Alright, so it's been a little while since I've done an opening on anything. I wasn't really planning on opening much more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff unless it was like on Duel Links. But I feel like this is just something I had to open on camera just because of how cool it is. I am going to talk to some people about it. Just because, you know, Rush Dueling is actually like such a cool form of Yu-Gi-Oh in my opinion. I think it's what we really needed for Yu-Gi-Oh. Excuse me for borrowing a quote from the anime, but the main character himself said that Yu-Gi-Oh is starting to kind of grow stale and rigid. And while there's still a lot of fun to be had in Master Duel Yu-Gi-Oh and I guess Speed Duel Yu-Gi-Oh too, he's kind of right, honestly. Like, it's kind of hard to deny that Yu-Gi-Oh is kind of like so advanced and kind of hard to play. And then you kind of have to be playing like these decks that are like, that combo you for 20 minutes, set up like 22 negates, or else your deck's not really viable, or it's just gotta be like mega consistent. So I feel like this, Rush Dueling, is kind of like a more simple form of Yu-Gi-Oh that more people would enjoy than Master Duel Yu-Gi-Oh. At least that's what I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and showcase the Rush Duel structure decks. I'm gonna try to not destroy the box because I kind of want to keep it. And well, yeah, I'm just gonna show you all the cards. Rush Dueling, in my opinion, is just kind of like, you know, I wish we had it, honestly. It's Japanese exclusive, Japan exclusive, but I would love to see it come to America. I honestly would. They can have speed dueling. I mean, they already have Duel Links, I guess, and they're not much different except for like what cards are played. Because speed dueling here, he's got cards like Allure of Darkness and DD Pro. Duel Links probably isn't ever going to get those cards. They're just kind of crazy. Well, they have Skullmaster, I guess, but I feel like that's like less viable DD Pro. I mean, maybe you're playing a zombie deck and you could use it, or Fiend deck. I don't know what type it is. Where do I open this box from? I'm trying not to destroy it. This is a really pretty box. I love like Japan Yu-Gi-Oh packaging. They always do such a good job with their packaging. Alright, I got it open. Alright, I opened it from the bottom. Opening it from the top was too difficult. But here they are. Right here we've got Starter Deck Luke in this neat little package, and we've got Starter Deck Yuga here too, with Rush Dragon Gears and 7th Sword Magician. I much prefer 7th Sword, but that's just because I'm a spellcaster player. And then because I decided to get them both, we've got this promo card right here, 7th Road Witch. I might as well start with that since it's just one card. I do know the names of a lot of the cards in the spellcaster deck, if not all of them. But I honestly don't really know that much about Starter Deck Luke, so I probably won't really remember the names. Although I did do a lot of research on the spellcaster deck. But that's simply because I play spellcasters. I don't really care about dragons nearly as much. But here she is, 7th Sword Witch. Look at this really pretty foiling. Like, this is a shatter foil or reverse hollow. I don't know what kind of foiling to call it. But if you remember, like, back when we had, like, Battle Pack and stuff, where there were shatter foil cards, I wish they would, like, bring back Battle Packs. Battle Packs were so sick. And then I'll go ahead and show off the playmat, too, because it does come with 2 paper playmats, you know, as usual. But this is just much cooler, I think. So this is what the field looks like, kinda. I'm gonna have to kinda pan around it. It's basically a speed duel field, except they actually on the sides gave us like the rules and the turn order and stuff, and then there is more stuff on back. But I don't really care about that right now. So I'm gonna start with the deck I know. I'm gonna start with the 7th Sword Magician deck, Starter Deck Yuga, Hyper Speed Rush Road. No, that's the deck modification pack. Or the booster pack. But I'm probably not going to be opening those. I doubt it. Alright, so right here we have the Ace Monster, 7th Sword Magician. Now, I can tell you this effect. He's a Dark Attribute Spellcaster level 7, 2100 attack, 1500 defense. With the requirement to activate the effect is send the top card of your deck to the graveyard, And then until the end of the turn, 7/0 Magician gains 300 attack points for every different attribute in your graveyard. So at most, you're gaining, I believe it's 1800 attack. So at most, you're getting this thing to 3900 attack. That's huge for just this level 7 that can easily be summoned. So after that, we've got 3 copies of Windcaster Torna. And actually, let me move this over a little bit. Surprisingly enough, they actually did a thing where they would give you 1 rare and then 2 commons for some of these cards. That's cool, I guess, but like, who cares? Not me. Alright, next we have Answerer the Demonic Swordsman. Doesn't have an effect, but it's a 2k level 6 beater. And speed dueling, or rush dueling, that's pretty good. Next we have Hydro Magician, which in my opinion is significantly less good, but you know, came with it, so why not? Next we have Dark Sorcerer, which is probably going to be your strongest low-level vanilla in the deck. Simply because level 4 1500 attack is like the best you're gonna do as level 4. I just see people like playing Faithbird stuff and like, if you're playing Spellcasters, why not play Dark Sorcerer? That's just my opinion. Alright, next is Mystic Dealer, once again with 1 rare and 2 commons. Mystic Dealer having the effect to discard 1 Spellcaster monster and then draw a card. Pretty neat. And especially since if you open more than 1, you can use them all once because of the Rush Duel rules of everything being soft once per turn. So if you wanted to summon 2 of these at the same time, you could use both of their effects. Just not at the same time, I don't guess. Alright, next is Magical Beast Wolfram, which is pretty cool. And then Spell Archer. And then we actually have an effect monster over here. We have Luminous Shaman, one of the few effect monsters in the deck. Luminous Shaman having the effect to tribute itself to let one of your, I think it's level 4 or lower spellcasters attack directly for the turn. I might be wrong about the level, but it's still a really cool card. Then we have a little high defense level 1 cat, Stray Familiar. Love the cat, it's cute, it's perfect. Then we have the spells. Alright, there are only 6 spells and 6 traps in the deck, but some of them are actually, I think all of them are like pretty good. So we have Wind Spirit's Blessing, which has the effect to discard 1 spellcaster card, if I'm not mistaken, and 1 spellcaster gains 1000 attack till the end of the turn. Pretty good buff for Rush Dueling. And then Magical Stream, which is basically your Mystical Space Typhoon for the deck. If you control a spellcaster, destroy a spell or trap on the field. And when you're going up against 3 copies of the next card I'm going to show you, that's really good. So the next card I'm going to show is Dark Liberation. So Dark Liberation, it's such an annoying card. It's so frustrating to get hit by this, especially multiple times in a game. Its effect is when your opponent attacks, you can shuffle 4 spellcasters back into your deck, and then it's basically Mirror Force. And in Rush Dueling, especially with the 7/0 deck, when you're just burning through your cards really fast, like with 7/0 effects, and you're just like cycling through with Mystic Dealer and all that, you're gonna run into Dark Liberation at least once, unless you're super unlucky. Dark Liberation is such a frustrating card. And then finally, we have Curtain of Sparks, which will lower an attacking monster's attack by 500. Pretty neat, I guess. But that's it for starter deck Yuga. It's my favorite of the 2 in my personal opinion. You got 7/0 Magician, which is a crazy good boss monster for this deck at least. And 7/0 Witch is pretty cool support for it. Less valuable, but still cool. And now we're going to go on to starter deck Luke, or starter deck Rook, whatever name you call him. He goes by both, I guess. So I don't know nearly as much about this deck. I probably won't know that much at all. Maybe I can guess a few names. But I do know this guy. This guy right here is Rush Dragon Dragears. Light attribute level 7, 2500 attack, 1500 defense, dragon effect, with the requirement to send the top card of your deck to the graveyard, which allows it to, if it destroys a monster in battle this turn, it can attack again. 2 attacks, I guess that's cool. I mean, why not? And then now we're getting to the point where I don't really know the cards. I could put the names in the description, but, you know, you could always just go look them up yourself too, I guess. So we have triple this thing, level 6, 1500 attack. It better have a good effect, honestly. And then this, it's slightly stronger Then Answer the Demonic Swordsman, same attribute, definitely a dragon type. I would play Answer in a spellcaster deck, but still, this is like pretty good for a level 6 attacking monster. It ties 7's Road at base attack. 7's Road being a 2-star. Only difference is 7's Road is 22 years better. Alright, this level 5, 1600 attack, dark thing. Don't know what that is. I think this is Dragolite. I might be wrong. But this is your dark sorcerer for the deck, basically. This is Twin Edge Dragon, I believe. It can attack twice, I think. I don't really know how it works. I mean, cool. I think this is Dragon Priestess. If I'm wrong, don't yell at me, please. This is Dragon Bat. I can tell by the artwork. But this, I don't know. This kind of seems like Luminous Shaman in a way, just with higher defense. I just don't know what it's gonna do. And then this is your, this little guy right here is your, what was it? Stray Familiar for the deck. Then we've got this spell. Can't remember it, but it seems cool because it's got a rare. I think this is your, I think this is like Magical Stream, but for dragons. Might be wrong. But they deserve one. They need one. I mean, in Rush Dueling, when you're going up against 3 Dark Liberation against any spellcaster deck ever, yeah, you kind of need it. You want to pop those Dark Liberations as much as you can. I was doing a speed duel on a dueling book just for fun. I popped 1 Dark Liberation, but I ran into the other 2. I still won though, because I'm just a 200 IQ genius. Then we have whatever this trap card is, and whatever this trap card is. I'll probably like put the names and effects in the description. I feel like that would be pretty easy. But that's Starter Deck Luke. It took significantly less time to explain it because I don't really know everything. Actually, it might have taken the same amount of time. I really don't know. But those are the 2 decks: Starter Deck Yuga and Starter Deck Rook. I would really like to try getting some duels with these 2 decks on my channel at some point. Maybe when I have company over, I can force them to duel and then I can embarrass them with 7's Road. But for real, those are the 2 Rush Duel decks. I actually kind of want to go in depth a little bit more about Rush Dueling, but I'm going to have to save that for another time. I really don't feel like doing it right now, and I have other things to record today. I'm going to be uploading Vanguard today, I believe. I'm either doing 1 or 2, haven't decided yet. And then I need to, grind Duel Links a little bit while the Tay event's still going on. Not covering it, because Tay is a booty butt cheeks character, but, it's fine. So, those were the 2 Rush Duel decks. I'll try to get some duel footage on soon, but with that, I'll see you guys later.